Would you go? There's nobody there. What are you waiting for?
I like how they use caution when they shouldn't.
Oh my god, that thing is huge. It's like the overweight bat. World's fattest bat. Goes to Umbrella Corporation. Guinness Book of World Records. Well, he's pretty fat, but we still love him. Isn't that what they always say about whatever's wrong with their animals? He bites me all the time, but I still love him.
He occasionally bites my cock. But I still love him.
Oh my god, he's so fat. He's bringing all his friends, too.
Dramatic death. Oh.
He made a huge splash.
Oh, great.
So it's a decent shooter. There's like way too many scenes of you scrolling over absolutely nothing. And like, I'm sure maybe if you have the nunchuck, you can look around a little bit. There's not really much to look at besides breaking stuff and occasionally picking up some notes. It kind of feels like you're on some kind of zombie ride. It's like, it's going. You can look around a little bit, but you're still on a certain course.
It would have definitely been better if it had more depth and you were going first person, like a FPS, you know, just, you know, as a rail shooter it's okay, but I'm not a big fan of rail shooters because they have a limited amount of enjoyment. I really dislike the dodging mechanism, where they keep switching it.
Yeah, what's that? Do one button to dodge.
I mean, how would you feel in Mario if you know, they switch the button to jump every time?
The whole game is kind of assuming that you know a little bit about the Resident Evil story already. So if you're like completely new, I think you might be a little bit lost.
Well, I think that's what the intros and the documents, but that's kind of a shitty way to tell a story.
Yeah, here, read.
In a rail shooter, they should just have more dialogue, more cutscenes. You know, it's just something, it just goes along better with the genre then.
Yeah, why is the dialogue so crappy? Like, I know Resident Evil dialogue has never been on a high point, but this is just bad. It's like, so, you're an escaped convict. Yeah.
What's that like? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's like totally pointless dialogue. It means nothing to the story.
I like the graphics a lot. The graphics were good. Sound was good. It could have used more zombies except for the 5, but it's pretty fun to play with 2 players.
The Wiimote is accurate. It's not like it doesn't record your movements.
Yeah, the controls are good. Maybe it could be a little less confusing. I mean, you got other buttons. Use them. Don't always, you know, shake this, then do this. Just, you know, let me use 1 and 2 maybe. I can reach over. I have an extra hand free.
This is a terrible horror game. It's not scary at all. They do nothing to make the atmosphere frightening or dreadful.
A lot of the horror part comes from the fact that you don't have a lot of ammunition, you don't have a lot of ways to fight back. In this, obviously you have unlimited ammo, so... And not only that, but it's driving you forward towards these monsters.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you can run away, it's not like those great parts in, you know, Silent Hill or Resident Evil where you were just frightened to go into this new room or this new environment because you didn't know what was going to jump out at you. Here it's... Fuck you, you're going.
You're going for it. No more cowardly running away.
No pussyfooting around.
I think it's okay. It's not like fantastic, but it's entertaining. It's only engrossing if you've already played the other games and you know everything. You're like, oh yeah, I remember that, and I'm going to play again, except
otherwise it's just House of the Dead Redux.
Oh.
But you have to be a fan of Resident Evil already to really get the maximum amount of enjoyment out of this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the game's not going to pull you in if you're new to it.
Well, it's been fun having you here, Sonny.
And it's been great being here and playing just like we used to in the old days. But now I have to go. Plus I left my book back in the plaza, so see ya.
Well, it appears that Sonny has left the lab in search of his Garfield book. But that's okay, because I need to continue my research on Ultra Neko alone. The fact that this game plays the exact same way the second time around, leaving you only with collecting a few bits of information that you missed the first time around, makes this only an adequate remedy. I'm pleased to announce that the lab has gone online at sadiesgaminginfection.com. Here you'll be able to find a discussion forum in which you can communicate with Ultra Neko and myself, and also other infected patients. But until next time, stay tuned and stay infected.
The fuck? This is mine.